Hi gang, welcome back to the Unrealistic Latina Ever. Today's segment is about the lying lame-ass media. We have lots of people on the left that have media stations, and they all kind of like say the same fake stuff. And what really gets me is that our only source is Fox News. And so recently Kimberly Guilfoyle left. She's my favorite person on Fox. She's the Unrealistic Latina plus plus plus. You know, she's everything I wish I could be that I'm not. So anyway, I love this woman. I think she's great. She's funny. And I got really mad when I read something in the fake media about her her real reason she got fired was because she was passing nude pics around. It's like, who fucking cares, okay? I mean, I'm sure she gets lots of like interesting photos, because I know when I worked for a big corporation in New York City when I was 19 years old, on my first day of work, I had naked pictures of naked guys like dropped in my lap too. So anyway, and I shared them, you know, I did, but I was also 19 years old. I think I probably would have shared them at this age too. Well, I don't think I've changed much since I was 19, so that's okay. We're having fun. So anyway, if you don't want your junk being shown, don't put it out there, okay? Yeah. And long story short, I also lost my Twitter account, which was tragedy. And I didn't do anything wrong, you know. Well, I expressed myself, like my conservative Unrealistic Latina views. Okay, I have a business, okay? My business is getting into other people's business and saying things that I know that's going to offend them. Like Howard Stern does that kind of a little bit, but he's into the kinky sex, and I'm just into the kinky politics. Now, I just, not kinky politics, but you know, like the dirty stuff. Like, you know what, the dirty things, like when the liberals come after you, and they follow you on Twitter and they want to like get stuff on you, and then they just report you over nothing because they're just a bunch of rats. But you know what? They can say anything they want and they stay tweeting, you know, because they're twats. That's what they are. And with that said, I don't like the unfair policies that are going behind this. And like Roseanne, for instance, she's absolutely fabulous. She's wonderful. She's reminds me of my mom. My mom took Ambien, and my mom, one time when she was on Ambien, she had like made soup in the middle of the day, and she's like, "Did you make that soup?" And I'm like, "No, like I don't make soup out of a can." She's so, "Yes, you did, because I did not make that soup." And I'm like, "Mom, you made the soup. I watched you make it." So she kind of lost her mind a little bit, because like the Ambien like made her a little bit cuckoo, and like she like walked into a door, like a glass door, you know, like a slider door. She just didn't realize it was kind of clean. She didn't realize there was a door. When you're on the other side and you watch your mom walk into the door, I know you're not supposed to laugh, but I did. And it was funny. I'm sorry, Mom, love you, but she was funny. But like Roseanne, she had made a comment about some liberal woman who, I mean, seriously, was, I guess, half white and half black, and because she said the woman looked like she could be on the Planet of the Apes without her costume on or whatever, something to that effect, that she got in trouble for it. Well, you know, to defend Roseanne, I don't need to be on Ambien or crazy or any of that stuff to offend people. I just do. And I think Roseanne is funny, and I like her, and I think that the media people like really need to take the big stick up their asses, out of their asses, because, you know, we got Whoopi what's her name, Goldberg, spitting on judges and calling her I guess the rumor was that she called her a sand N-word, you know, which a fucking sand N-word, but you know, it's okay for Whoopi to like totally disrespect and throw this woman who wrote a book off the air because she didn't agree with the stuff that she wrote. But it's not okay for Roseanne to like say some woman looks like a monkey. But you know what, in defense of that monkey comment, okay, Mr. Bush looks like a monkey. He does. In fact, he ran the country like a monkey. I mean, I guess a monkey could have done a better job than Mr. Bush, honestly speaking. I'm sorry, Mr. Bush, if that offends you. And I'd rather like I guess it's equally offensive to look like a monkey than it is to act like a monkey. But I made a monkey comment, and the media guy took it out of context. And I was just simply saying that this woman was acting like a baboon, but not that she looked like a baboon, but she kind of does too. But no, her behavior was baboon-like. Okay. And it was Chris Ingram on Florida radio that got all like in a huff over it. But this guy worked for CNN, you know, and he was a liberal before he was a Republican. He still is a liberal. He's a global piece of shit. And anyway, he can be as offensive as he wants, but you can't say what you want to say. He can go on the air and act like a buffoon and a baboon or whatever. And you can't Facebook and have some freedom of speech. In fact, he's probably the reason why I lost my twat account. So anyway, he stole my umbrella. He's a lamestream, like, liberal media guy. And this is the reason why the Republican Party is in the toilet, because you have people on the right that beat other people that are on the right up. And you have the left coming together at a big kumbaya, like, movement, you know. And so, like, you know, the left is just plain stupid. I don't care who they put up. I mean, everything is stupid about that party. And like the right, we can't really agree on anything. We have like different kinds of rights. So that can be a problem. But what I really think is right is there's a few key people that I want to see win their seats. And I think Mr. Scott would be one of them. Ron DeSantis, another one. And people like that who know how to add and subtract, that's also a very good thing, you know, to be able to like add and subtract. Adam Putnam, I don't think he knows how to subtract unless you're dealing with illegal immigrants and that kind of thing. And he likes to add them. So I don't care how much of a good old boy he is. He's done some really bad things in the past, and I don't support that. And I support our military vets. And when you're adding illegal immigrants to the mixture, you're not supporting our vets. So with that said, you know, I can offend people like, fuck you, Chris Ingram, and fuck you other media people that don't like what I'm saying, and fuck you bitches that like take my counts down, because like, you know what, these middle fingers are my freedom of fucking speech. God bless and have a peaceful Sunday.